Clifford, the Big Red Corpse. When I was 13 years old, my local church was holding a fundraising event, and it involved a really big, pre-owned book sale. To promote the massive amount of children's books they were desperately trying to get rid of, someone rented a cheap, well-worn Clifford mascot costume. The fabric in the joints had rubbed away, and the ears on the headpiece looked like they were rotting off. There were some troubling stains on the ass of the suit, and it certainly smelled like someone had shit themselves before dying inside of it. One of the high school choir boys had, at the overbearing pressure of his mom, volunteered to wear the suit for the event. On the day of the fundraiser, he purposely made himself throw up by drinking 5 liters of Dr. Pepper in 20 minutes, which convinced the adults he was too sick to play the role of Clifford. The priests went to each volunteer, begging them to do it, and were only met with very firm no's. Then on of them came to me, a tiny 8th grade girl who was just trying to meet the minimum 10 hours of volunteering needed for my Catholic school to pass me for the year. Not only did the priest offer to sign my volunteer sheet and fully fill it out, thus completing my requirements when I had done maybe 2 hours of volunteering total, but he also handed me a $20 and said, "Jesus suffered for you, so you can tough this out for some little kids." The worst pain I ever experienced in my life was when I was 21 and my appendix ruptured, which also caused some cysts on my ovaries to burst as well. I passed out several times from the pain on the way to the hospital, and when I came to after the emergency surgery, one of the nurses smiled at me and said, "Well, honey, you just experienced a pain worse than natural childbirth." When I tell you I would rather have my rotten appendix violently shoved back in my body and have it removed all over again, than ever wear that Clifford suit again, I mean it. The stench inside the mascot head made me feel like I was in that scene of Spirited Away, when the gross mud spirit slops his way through the bathhouse, and the smell was so bad that it spoiled food. My eyes burned, the saliva in my mouth dried up, and the heat from my own breath made it stick to my pores. Part 2 on my page.